Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome back to this one aristocratic channel of ours. And this is MATRIC+NATED specialist. And then today, without wasting time, we are going to look at English grade 12. And then this is an informal letter. Please bear in mind that when we are writing longer transactional piece, it implies or it applies both on English home language and English first additional language in terms of the format of the structure that you are going to write about. So both first additional language and home language, you are welcome to look at this one. And then without wasting any time, we are in the second piece of the longer transactional text on how to write the informal letter. Remember that we have entailed on writing the formal letter on our previous videos, and then ensure that you are looking at that as well, and to subscribe there button. Ensure that you are listening, because of the last one that will make you to pass to friends or to families. Normally, under circumstances, you communicate by means of, you're going to use also informal letters. There's a reason why you write this letter. They can thank, they can congratulate guys. One of an informal letter must be shared with a person whom is the target audience, or register is always, you are talking with someone whom you know. And informal, it has its own format, out information. So there's one address on the informal letter, and then the types of greetings and the salutation they must. Without wasting any time, let us go now, and bear in mind, before you can write any of this letter, there are steps which you must follow, and you must follow all of them up until to the fourth step. So we are saying that there are four steps that you need to follow in order for you to write an appropriate and informal letter. Remember that the time allocation in terms of the duration that you are given in, you must be able to stick to the time management. Don't go out of the examination before you are finished and before you are writing this properly. Remember that you need both the rough draft and the final draft. Step number one, you choose the letter which is an informal or the friendly letter. These are the same, they mean the same thing. Informal or the friendly, and has an experience, is disappointed, very, very depressed. Write a letter to encourage, support your friend. Remember, these are the key in order for us to get it thoroughly. And then in step two, you need to plan the text, read carefully read the question carefully, and find keywords in the question to help you think of the contents of the letter. Note the words, number one, disappoint, encouraged, and support. These are the keywords in the question above. The learner used these keywords in the mind map to plan his friendly letter. I know that when we are writing this, we are just writing one page and then we say, has got planning. And how do you plan? You plan on writing now the mind map. At the epicenter or at the center, you write the topic, a letter to encourage a depressed friend. This is an informal letter. In paragraph one, you are going to raise to say that they are sorry, they are showing some sympathy. Paragraph number two, ray of hope, vacancy in the next line. And in paragraph number three, don't show disappointment. Things will come right. You are planning. All right. And then after we are done now with our planning, we move to step number three, which is to write edit a draft text. Write a draft of the text using the ideas from the plan. Edit the draft by correcting, number one, any grammar, punctuation. Now, this is the difference between writing the formal letter and an informal letter. An informal letter has got now one address, which is on the left-hand side. And this is the address that is given in this instinct, 4621, 2 November 2013. You skip a line, dear Moses. You skip a line. I know you're expecting to be made a member of Learners Representative Council. Everybody I spoke to thought you would easily be elected. I'm so sorry that it didn't work out. The only reason I can think of why you weren't chosen in the first place is that you were absent on the day. So you can see that on the first paragraph, we are having two errors, which is the learners. It is corrected, they wrote learners, but now it is corrected learners in terms of the plural, and then leave is a correct way in terms of left, and then it is corrected there. And then let us go now to the second paragraph. Zodwa Chikane is going to leave school next week because of a family problem. And so there's going to be a vacancy in the Learners Representative Council. You must be next in the line, and I'm sure you will be selected. And then you see that there's a error that has been corrected, left, and then there's leave. Then the last paragraph, please don't show your wait for brother. Things will come right. Just hold on. It's just a matter of time. In the meantime, I'm holding thumbs up. You really deserve it. Your best friend, Mkaya. So you can see that the word disappointment is correct. Disappointment. Okay. And then if we are moving on again, this is the final now text, which is the final draft that you must possess in order for you to get good marks from the marker. This is the address. You can see there's a correct format. There is no punctuation, and the date is also added. And then we are having 46 Marula Street, Fauna, 9301 to November 2013. You skip a line. There is a correct greeting there, which is Dear Moses. You are skipping a line. I know you are expecting to be made a member of Learners Representative Council. Everybody I spoke to thought you would be easily elected. I'm so sorry that it didn't work out, and I want you to know that I stand by you. The only reason I think of why you weren't chosen in the first place is that you were absent that day. And then you are also, and let me give you a ray of hope. Zodwa Chikan is going to leave school next week because of a family problem as a representative council. So there will be a space for him. You must be in the next line, and I'm sure you'll be selected. She's showing remorse and sympathy over the friend. You can see the words that are spoken there, and they are giving a sense of hope. They are giving a sense of light. Then you are skipping a line now, and then we are saying, please don't show off your disappointments, brah. Things will come right. Just hold on. It's just a matter of time. In the meantime, you skip a line, and then your best friend, and then you skip a line, Mkaya. Then you count each and every word must be allocated. You write them 146. Please bear in mind that when we are counting in the marking center, we are counting to say horizontally, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there are how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it will be 12 times 14 when we are counting your weights in the marking center. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for holding on in this channel. Ensure that you are hitting the subscription button and sharing to those who are concerned. Good luck in your examination.